What's your background? What did you do before this?
Before this, I was mixing Lucinda Williams.
Okay, that's a big change.
Yeah. I also mixed in Excess back when they got the new singer.
All right.
JD.
Right.
They did the Rockstar TV show, and they went out for 3 years.
They were out for 3 years after that?
Yeah, it was like that. It was kind of like 2 3/4 years.
Really? That's all. I didn't know they went out that long.
It was over 3 years.
Yeah.
2005, 6, and 7. So, and then after that, I mixed Journey for a couple of years.
Right.
So classic rock.
Yeah, you've got that kind of vein going.
Yeah, classic rock bands that replace their singers. That's my bad.
There you go.
You know?
That's your specialty.
Yeah. That's, I guess, what my specialty is. I was really hoping that AC/DC would replace their singer because I desperately wanted to mix that band.
Again, you mean?
No, I'm just joking. I mean, I love that band as it is.
Oh yeah, and Pab's great.
Yeah.
Well, first I've got to give a shout out to our friends at Digico who sent this up. And is this a new surface for you?
Yes, is the short answer.
Yeah.
It's a new surface for me. I'm very familiar with Digico surfaces. I've used the D5, the D1, the SD8, and this is the first time I've been on SD10.
Right.
There's a great familiarity, as with all Digico products, but it's a little bit different. There's a few things that I needed to get my head around.
Right.
Nothing too complicated once I understood what it was doing.
Are you using all internal effects and everything? Are you using the Waves package or what?
All of the above.
All right.
I'm using the Waves package. Go to my master. I've got a SSL bus comp
Right.
into a C6 into an L3 limiter across my master, and depending on the venues, instead of pulling out lots of high end, sometimes I'll just squash the high end a little bit more so it's dynamic, so when there's a slow song you still get all the air.
Right.
When it's a loud song, it's not tearing your face off.
And it's a better approach.
Yeah. I heavily use the Wave plugins. I love them. They're amazing. They sound fantastic. One of the great things about this console, it has an A and a B insert.
Right.
So if you're really pedantic, you can take the hardware unit and the software unit, and you can A/B between the two.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah. I own a few of the hardware units.
Yeah. Have you done that A/B?
I've done an A/B between the 2500, the API 2500 software and hardware.
Yeah.
And it's very close. They're not identical.
Yeah, well, they'll never be identical, but if it's close enough when you're A/Bing, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the way that I look at it is that analog unit is always better in most instances.
If you can get away with carrying it and everything else.
It's a clone, you know. So the analog unit is going to be better because that's the original.
Right.
But the thing that the plugins do really well is they have the same feel, the same sound, the same vibe. So when you're choosing an API 2500 over an SSL bus comp over an 1176 or something, you're going for a certain style, a certain something that the compressor or the EQ gives you.
Right.
And that is what the plugins do very well. I'm in a different room every day, on a different PA every day, and nobody is ever going to know the difference between the real API and the plugin API, or the real SSL bus comp and the plugin, because of the variables.
Right, and